Awethu. Viva ANC Youth League, viva.
Viva.
Oh, thank you very much, comrades. I think we were just delaying a bit because we were supposed to start because in Gauteng, we're a province that always gives examples as to what the Youth League must do in the country. So we're waiting for the provincial chair of Northwest and Mpumalanga to join us. But we then said we gave them a time frame. Now, if they're not here when we're done with the briefing, we're starting. They'll find us on the way. But what is important, comrades, today is not a day of speeches, but it's important to debrief because we're meeting for the first time in the year 2026 as a collective of young people in Gauteng. We're from a difficult year, but also a year that as young people, at least we scored certain victories in terms of occupying corridors of power or to be in certain spaces. But you'll remember our main program, comrades, in 2025 was Asispani. And then ever since our march, some might define that we have gains. But as we assess in those gains, we are still very far from achieving our goal. And of course, this therefore needs a collective effort for us to then be able to wage these struggles without fear or favor, without even comrades attaching the politics that we're going to advance on behalf of young people, attaching them to conferences of the ANC that we're going to go to. The provincial conference of the ANC, we can see already comrades of the ANC, they've already started with their jumble sale of wrong ideas, starting on a wrong foot. All of them, they led us to under 50% and they believe they can come back and save this particular ANC without us, the youth. And these are things that we must speak to, irrespective of who we love so much, who's aligned to who and whatever. But we were given responsibility to represent the youth and only the youth. And that's why last year we started like this, even this year. It's a good way to start the year. Refresh, engage freely amongst ourselves, share ideas. I know some were thinking too much in Nagwadi Christmas and all that. They've got a lot of ideas. And this is that point of, it's that time where we then assess our gains and of course what we think we did not do well in the year 2025. But also what is important, this hiking is to try and promote some level of cohesion and unity of purpose amongst us as young people in the province. Because what must always unite us is the advancement of the challenges of young people in the province. The youth in the province don't own any entity. We are not anywhere to be found in boards that take serious decisions in the province. We are not anywhere closer to the executive. And then there will be campaigns going all over. And anyone who's not for the youth must never claim hegemony of the youth. There are many ANC leaders who wanted to join us in this hiking. We asked them, or please, Rako campaign. You know, they say nice English words. Oh, no, this is a good program, the Youth League, we want to join you. No, we want to be alone. refresh and all that. But to campaign more and all that. Babang batla ba re tlisetsa di veg, the fruits and all that, yeah. And then these are things that we must be bought with and all that. We can't have such a situation because we are done with handouts, comrades. It can be in the year 2026 the situation becomes the same. At least these days are doing something different. Getting into some spaces. But then we went to a national conference, comrades. Made history again, delivered the president of the Youth League for a second term. Something must change in Gauteng. The youth needs to be respected. And then that's the energy we need to give. And that's why we're here. You'd know, comrades, that we've united the PYA in the province. And of course, we've worked very well with COSATU Young Workers and all its formations. And that's why Comrade Kolani, we went to his conference when he was elected provincial secretary. Now he's the Secretary General of the NUM Youth. And then that speaks to the gains and advances that we're making with the collective that we're working with of young people here in the province. Now we'll be joining President Malachi and many others, of course, structures that we're going to advance that comrades from Gauteng must take over nationally, with us united collectively. And then we must then be able to wage this particular struggle. So we're uniting young people, and that is important. And we're uniting comrades irrespective of your political views. So auna bachaba mang or bachaba mang. Even the provincial conference of the ANC will not even attempt to divide us as the youth. We must have a program of the youth, and of course, all that we like, but we must never betray a generational mission and what we need to advance. For us, that is important. So, comrades, we thought we must refresh. I know some, they are starting, you know, but abanye di tele. Banor wile high kaka Sunday, let's say on the first Sunday. So I answered somebody who must not get the whole year. So I pray at home. So why are you forcing me to go to church on the first Sunday? But I'm just saying, not all of us are in church. All of us also in our own spaces. And some of you sacrifice going to church and to come and join the Youth League. But I'm just saying, comrades, something, you know, while it's hiking and all that. And then we are starting the year the way we want to start it. We'll go to church. Because Baba Yang Baela fella for Ipita and all that. So this is how we are starting the year, comrades. So what we want in the hike, Aribatli fella Maya and not engage amongst each other. The meetings you wanted us to have, co-conferencing, December and all that, we're doing them when we start the trail. The ideas that you want to share with us, the things that you think the PEC has not done well, you must share with us informally here so that we are also able to improve. We can't just start the year without at least having a breather and engaging amongst each other. We must refresh, comrades. You know, wabona rejoina le the youth and dala botaviso. Da here banya konsa di Hennessy karona. You know, because it's those issues. So let's start the hiking, comrades. Let's enjoy ourselves. We're promoting a healthy lifestyle, of course. You must just know there's no after parties here. We can't hike and go and drink alcohol and so on does not give a good image about us. You know, those who want to go to Sooth, I know Nwabile is lobbying. No, we're not going there today. We'll see you
some other time.
On another day. But it's important, comrades, to enjoy ourselves. Get to know each other, exchange numbers, and then who's saying on a personal level, Vuisile? Vuisile wants to exchange numbers on a personal level as well, not a problem. But young people of Gauteng must know each other and socialize. And of course, comrades were joined by new from the box, a National Executive Committee member. Douglas. Comrades, Douglas Ngoveni is a +1 from Gauteng, you know. They say he's from Limpopo, but he's a +1 in that NEC, he's a Gautenger. And there are many others who are many, in fact, in that NEC, West Betwell. Who are more than 15 from Gauteng General. And I think that's something we need to be able to look at. Therefore, Kalermo address at that class, because he's an NEC member, there's no way we can close the briefing. It was hard to the briefing. We are doing what Vuisile says we must do. Engage on a personal level. So we must afford that class to give us a few words. And of course, we start our hike.
My understanding will be that you are an ex-official in our NEC. So what I am trying to say is that we are no longer in courses where we just stand up and speak. So I've been trying to check my emails. I have not received a letter of deployment from the SG. I will not address you. Amanda!
What I make now. I'm like, you see, when I was a lead, what's our contest that challenge?
Madali amthathe Bombay le nasisa kuyo yokuqala. The second one.
Hola, hola.
Oh my God!
No way, no samphora. Yo, guys. Mina nginabantwana. And they were supposed to ride.
What if this thing falls?
What's gonna happen? Senyolutha-ke manje. Take advantage. Yala ngami.
Take a video there when I greeted.
Yeah,
Must send it to me.
I'll check, yeah.
I'm shang evidence.
Amagerela khona. Hayi.
Siyale ku slide le.
Angisafuni next Musa. Yo. Levele siyabi.
Siyaphambili emuva kugcwele.
Comrades bari we are going to a wrong way.
Emuva kugcwele.
Azamona masibuya.
Yani phambili bafethu emuva kugcwele.
Camera na.
It's my birthday on Tuesday. I'm donating him to send something like Alex. Yeah?
Athi kimi ngihamba nekhalo. Hamba nekhalo. Uthi phethe ikhalo wena uright.
Yes.